With any game that releases, Doors has its fair share of things that have been either removed, added back into the game or scrapped in early development. Today I'll be talking about those things. In case you don't know what Doors is a multiplayer game where you go through an hotel dodging things like entities and more. The game released in August 2022 and developed a bigger fan base since and has a awaited sequel, Floor 2 in the works. But moving on to the things that have been unused, the first unused thing was a pack of entities called Mobile. It was composed of the two entities Jack and Ambush, but before the game's release. They were eventually split into two separate entities with separate mechanics. Moving on to the next one, Halt looked mostly the same to how he looks now, but he was much longer and plus was more of an darkish color. The next entity Eyes had two iterations of it, the first one being more or so a GIF which had eyes opening and closing. The next one was the jump scare, which was similar to Halt. Seek had another iteration. It was a mesh off the Roblox catalog named Red Mesh. Its color was altered to look like Seek. The reason why this one wasn't added is cause a mesh could not be animated in Roblox Studio, so it was eventually swapped with the current Seek you see in present game. Figure had two designs, one that was a mock-up and one that looks similar to Seek in present game. The second variation of Figure was way shorter and arms were way thinner. The mock-up had writhing that looked like Figure except the head and body width and proportions. Ambush had two iterations, one that looks closer to Seek in present game and one that looks more like Jack. These could possibly be hinting to the mobile entities. It was some removed rooms after the Doors Hotel Plus update. These rooms are the vent rooms, mini libraries and the old Seek Chase prototype. It was a lot of removed soundtracks before the game released, but a few were added back after the Doors Hotel Plus update, and some still remain unused. It was an item teased for the hotel update called the garden shears. These were never in the game, but although one thing to note, some exploiters found that they were under the courtyard. There are a few reappearing ones called the skeleton key and crucifix. Crucifix was supposed to stun an enemy and get rid of it, only having an one-time use, while the skeleton key at first was able to open any locked door 5 times, was reworked to open the room in the infirmary in the hotel update. Now for our last topic. Glitch was an entity that teleported players that lagged behind in their multiplayer group, although after the hotel update this was given to the new entity Void, and Glitch teleported players from glitched rooms to the room after that, although Glitch still teleports players lacking behinds in the rooms. That was all for today's video and see you in the next one. Goodbye.